we've got Saturn here at 25 degrees of Aquarius, and it's slowing down at the time. It's actually going to station retrograde on the 4th of June. And we've got Mercury here at 26 degrees of Taurus, and it's slowing down too, but it's going to start to go forward. And that will be on, is it the 3rd? Yeah, the 3rd of June. But at the time of this new moon, they're square. And it's just really interesting.
And they're both stationary. In other words, they're in motion, and then they have to stop because they're going to change direction. So when that stops, it's that I've mentioned it before. It's like an iron, where you iron and you like grab the phone and have left the iron on the fabric for too long, and it gets a little warmer than you wanted it. Yeah, it gets scorched. That would be a nice way of putting that. Yeah. So
we were talking about this earlier too, because Mercury's been going backwards. They're both still at the moment, or they will be still at the time, but Mercury is going to go forward again, and so it's going to go this way, whereas Saturn is going to go retrograde. So it's kind of like they're both in the grocery store and they see each other and they don't like each other, and they're just like, they're kind of frozen for a minute, and then, you know, Saturn beats a path back the way it's been, and, you know, Mercury's out the door. So interesting, because this aspect between them, as far as I can tell, isn't going to perfect, which means they're not going to come to an exact degree. So before Saturn could get to 26 degrees, or Mercury could get back to 25 degrees, they change direction. So it gets really close, and you can probably feel the energies, but it doesn't perfect.
That's exactly what it's doing. It's like, oh, you.
But it's interesting because that Mercury's been retrograde, so we've been dealing with like snafus and miscommunications and delays and setbacks, and then Saturn's all about delays and saying no, and it's going to go through its own drama when it is retrograde. But Mercury's kind of quite light, and it's quite fast on its feet, whereas Saturn is kind of like, I always think of him as an old man, you know, plodding along. And they're not the friendliest.
No, they're well, Saturn is the malefic. It's the greater malefic.
He's not friendly with anyone. Is that what you're saying?
No.